Morning, guys. Hope you all have had a nice weekend. I've had a fantastic weekend. Had a nice chill out weekend, actually. Friday was absolutely brilliant on Axion Friday. Today's video, first of all, let's get this out of the way. So I'm going to go on about my stakes with the YouTube wallet I've connected. We'll have a little look at that. I'm going to briefly go over Polycon and what to expect there this week. I've got my NFT to go there. I'll show you that on OpenSea. Price action with Axion, price action with Vabble. Oh, and before I forget, today is your last day, I believe, with Vabble if you want to enter the 20 grand competition. Yeah, so head over to Vabble's Discord and I think it's in the announcements bit there. Price action on Bitcoin and where I can see us heading with that, if I remember to do that bit as well. Yeah, so first and foremost, let's get the stakes out of the way, like my medium rare. So Bitcoin at the moment. Right, wrap Bitcoin. So I've earned $1.07 in wrap Bitcoin at the moment. Yes. So anyone that doesn't know Axion, when you stake Axion, you earn Axion in interest, but you also earn a drip feed bit of wrap Bitcoin as well, which is fantastic, right? So these are what I call my ladder stakes. I have another couple of wallets with a lot more than this in it, but I'll show you guys this one. So it just gives you an idea of how to ladder stake. So I started this one the 11th of February and I've done this one for 1 month. So you can stake for as long as you like, you know, whether it's 15 years, 1 year, 15 days if you want. Yeah, and you earn interest out of it. And as you can see on this, I've only staked this on the 11th of February and I've earned 94,000 Axion at the moment, which is 67 cents in USD dollars. Yeah, look at some of the other ones here. What's this worth? $1.50. $3.15. These are gradually creeping up. $3.15, $3.55. So these all end at different dates. But the idea of ladder staking is, while projects are low in price, this is when you want to accumulate as much as you can. Obviously, it's not financial advice, but you accumulate as much as you can and you ladder stake. So you're earning interest as well. Obviously, only put money in you can afford in any project out there. We go to my completed stakes. So I done one here 10th of January just for a month. Yeah, 47 million Axiom went in and I earned 300,000 shares and that, so I earned a couple of dollars out of that. And what I done with that, when that matured, I just restaked it with the shares that I earned. So that 47 million plus that is where you get me restaking it at the 48 million now. Yeah, and as the price eventually increases with Axion, which it will do, so you imagine if it's a 10, 15, 20x from now, these ones here, for instance, like this, $3.15 at a 10x, that's $30 then. So the idea being, get your ladder stakes in first of all now, and as you're accumulating money, when your stakes start ending, so if you can get into a situation where it's on a weekly basis, yeah, you know, so you got, like, let's say you got 100 little stakes in, you might end up having like $30, $40, $50, $100 a week interest that you can withdraw the interest, yeah, and then just do your restaking or whatever you prefer. There's loads of ways of doing this, yeah, but also don't forget you're earning a bit of wrap Bitcoin, yeah, so that's fantastic. Axion is a launch pad as well. At this moment in time, they're in talks with various projects out there. And I think, like everything's biding their time at the moment to see if we're going to go into a bull run. Yeah, Vabble, as you can see here, you know, in their pre-sale, you know, it was a launch pad on Axion and other launch pads as well. But look, 2.25 million, yeah, was raised with this. Yeah, Vabble is in my personal opinion, is going to be a sleeping beast. Yeah, provided they do everything they say they're doing and everything else, and some marketing gets sorted out when they're ready, which I do agree, it's not the right time to do marketing and throwing money at a market when it's still uncertain at the moment. Yeah, before we go on Polygon, I'll just quickly talk about Bitcoin because then I can get rid of this one. So Bitcoin did hit 25k, I believe it was yesterday. Yeah, we've tested it once. Anyone that knows trading, I'm not going to bore you with that, but basically what you want to do is we want to test this 2 or 3 times, and then normally that's bullish, and then normally from that you'll either have a massive dump, yeah, or after it's tried pushing past the 25k, you know, on the 3rd, 4th attempt, normally you do see bullish signal and it going up. Now, of all what's going on in the world at the moment and everything else, I think Bitcoin is doing absolutely fantastic. I think crypto as a whole is doing fantastic. Yeah, you know, with the cost of living and everything that is happening at the moment, I think we're really holding our own. Yeah, so yeah, this is what we need to see now. We're at 24/7. Obviously, I'm just on CoinGecko, not on a trading site now. So CoinGecko doesn't update second by second, so to speak. Yeah, so the Polycon, so this is the 23rd this week, I believe this starts. So basically you simply come over and buy it. It's 10matic for the basic, you know, so you can get in. And the only way to describe this is if you've ever been in metaverses where you walk around with an avatar and stuff like that. Imagine being at a conference in real life and you're walking around and you're looking at stands and projects and stuff like that, or businesses. Yeah, well, this is the same sort of thing, but you're in like a virtual world. Yeah, now they've kept the graphics down on this because of the amount of people that will be attending. Yeah, so it says so it's to have a better experience, so to speak. Now, to come to this page, I will try and remember to put this in the description. But if you come over to Axion, click on the announcements, scroll through, and you'll find this one here from Metal, aka James, and then you'll just click on this link here, and it'll bring you to this page here, right? Now, so like you can come up to here. So Inverse is the one that hosts the metaverse, so to speak, the virtual worlds. And as you can see, there's live events that are ongoing at the moment. Yeah, so you've got Hype 2, register for event, and stuff like that. So the one that's upcoming is the Polycon one. Now it says 264 going here. There's a lot more than this going. Yeah, and what this is because you've got to register. Yeah, so this is why I had an exciting weekend. Let me just quickly show you my NFT, and then I will go on about my exciting weekend. So basically, over on OpenSea, as you can see, it's only showing these up. So on OpenSea, you click on more, go down to where it says hidden, click on that, and then that'll bring up your hidden NFTs as well. And as you can see, there's me admission ticket there for the old Polycon. Yeah, so I am at work near the end of this week, but I believe this starts about 3 UK time. So my hope is that I can get home, join, create my avatar, go in there, have a little walk around, do some videos on it as well. So right, let's go back here. So the Axion Friday, that was absolutely fantastic. So this is a sneak peek bit. Where are we? So if you join Axion Friday, I've recorded just a little bit. So this is Metal speaking. He shared his screen here, aka James. So this is the Axion booth that was, you know, this is from Friday, by the way, being built in the metaverse of Inverse. Yeah, ready for this week. So yeah, be sure to if you got a ticket, to stop by on the Axion one. I'll play a few seconds of this.
And I think this is what the there's only going to be 30 booths that are this big. Ours is going to look more like this medium one over here.
So basically what James is explaining there, you've got 30 booths that they've gone real large. We've got a medium-sized booth, and then there's the smaller booths. So basically you'd go in the metaverse, obviously all this I don't know if you call this green screen or what, you know, these checkers in the background, all this will be infilled as the Inverse you know, Polycon's being built. So this should be quite a nice, interesting fact. So basically, you can't see it here, but he's got his name above his avatar there. So that's his avatar. So you'll physically be able to walk around, go up to the Axion booth. There'll be a few links there. So if you want to know what Axion is all about, or other projects, yeah, Polydoge, and stuff like that as well, that'll be there as well. Now, the other interesting thing was, right, where do I want to go now? This one here. So if you joined this the other day, listen,
together, but my biggest thing.
So this one the other day was hosted by Smart Finance. If you can, guys, head over to Smart Finance and join them on Twitter. Yeah. So really interesting to listen to these guys the other day. And Polydoge was hosting, Polygon Punks, yeah, and our head guy, let's say, Metal, the guy that never sleeps, yeah, was here as well. But just have a little listen to this.
saying right saying thank you all to all the Polygon community for welcoming smart finance into your, tight-knit community as well. Polygon, that you recognize that and what we're doing in the space.
Now, fast forward it a little bit. Look how many of the Axion guys are in it. These are not bots, by the way, if you're new to Axion. These are investors that have changed their logo to Axion and absolutely do fantastic. Big shout out to Shane Fix. He jumps in and out of all of these. You know, I try to keep up with them. And luckily, I see this one the other day. I think this was Saturday. And I was just getting ready to go to bed because of the time that this was on for me. And then I see it, jumped in, listened to it, and you need to join these Twitter spaces, guys, because you learn a lot, not just for Axion, you learn a lot of information and what's going on in the world in crypto. They are very, very informative. Yeah. Now, how do I get back to that? So I won't bore you with that. But yeah, you really need to get into these Twitter spaces. And yeah, you can put your hand up in them and ask questions, etc., etc. Right, so let's get rid of this Polydoge one for a minute and the OpenSea one. So we've done them. As I say, I want to try and keep the video short. So as you can see, Axion has started to creep up a bit. We went hit the lows down into the 60s. Yeah, and you know, at the moment we ain't doing bad. We've crept up. Let's get the old little measuring ruler out from this little dump there, which was on Valentine's Day. Is that 13th of February? Let's just go to where it's come back down to at the moment. So in 1 week, we're up 16%, judging by, you know, going by this ruler. So when we had this wick down and wick up, yeah, we're up about 16%. Now, let's have a look at the buys and sells. So you've got a mixture of buys and sells going on. Yeah, you know, it's a mixture. Yeah, you've got people taking profits, people trying to, you've got bots in amongst this as well. Look, so you've got 33 buys, 19 sells. And a lot of these bots, they try to accumulate and buy and sell at the right time. Some of the bots make profit, some don't. And let's go on about Vabble. Vabble's exactly the same. Yeah, quite a few bots, contracts, smart contracts. Look, you see a bot smart contract. Yeah, so you've got like 5 buys, 12 sells here. Yeah, me personally, I hate bots. Yeah, you know, because what it can do with projects is slow a project's growth down. But what I'm liking with Vabble at the moment is that we've had lower highs. Yeah, so like, look, from that point there, and then we drop down to here. Yeah, we've had a couple of wick down, so forget the wicks, but go from there to there and then up, and you get what I mean. So this is like a nice organic growth creeping up. I mean, we was in the 0013 for quite a bit over the weekend. Yeah, see 1307. You know, I'm keeping a close eye on this. Still accumulating Vabble. Definitely still accumulating the Axion and everything else. But I think I've gone through everything I want to go through on here at the moment. Yep. So don't forget the Polycon. Try and get a ticket, guys. Yeah. At the moment, I mean, the other day before Polygon went up, it was I think it was about $11, but now it's $14. But yeah, I'm going to be interesting. But I'm going to video it and I'll video bits and pieces of it, do my best on it and everything else. And that's that. So I think we will leave it at that. Now let me just quickly go on Vabble. Where's Vabble? Because that's eating away at me. That is I'm sure that there was an announcement here, like calling all filmmakers and content creators. Now is your opportunity to display your creative talents and compete for 20,000 USD. I thought it was, and I'm pretty sure. Let's scroll up. Or is it on the announcements? It might be on light announcements. So over here you can go onto there what they call light announcements, where basically it does mention that yeah, minor announcements maybe on here. I haven't even spoke about this. Look, you know, what if Pudgy Penguins and you know, launched animated shorts on Vabble? Yeah, so you've got to really read in between the lines of what these guys are doing. Major announcements. Right, this was the other day. No, right. So the point being is, I'm pretty sure it's today, guys, because it's the 20th. Yeah, if last day to basically get in the Film Renegade. I believe it's to do with the Film Renegades. Oh, here we go. Look, yes, right. I knew I see it somewhere. Last day to submit your creations for the Renegade Film Festival. Okay, so come over to Vabble, Discord General, this is in at the moment. You can just come over and click on these bits and do the relevant stuff. Right, short and sweet. As always, be lucky in crypto and peace out.